Hi guys, welcome to my video. I actually filmed this. No, that's a lie. I was halfway filming this in my garage, but then I realized how stupid I looked because I don't have like a deck chair or anything. I didn't even have like a bucket to sit on. I was literally sitting on the floor in the garage next to my car in the dark because my garage light just decided to stop working. So here we are now with this new setup, answering those questions. Can I just start by saying I'm actually really overwhelmed with how many questions I was asked. We're not going to get through all of them today just because this video would be like a million hours long, but we are definitely going to come back to those questions at a later stage. So let me start by answering the first question. This is a really good question. What got you into cars? There wasn't necessarily a person that got me into cars. I mean, my mum's always loved her cars. She's always had really cool cars. A childhood memory got me into cars. This story might not make sense to a lot of people, but I feel like this is actually what got me into cars. So the day I was born, my dad collected his brand new Mark IV GT TDI, and when I was a baby, I was very poorly. The only thing that would soothe me was for him to put me in this car and drive around the block just endlessly until I calmed down. I've always felt like I had a huge connection with cars from that moment, and that sounds really stupid because, you know, you're young, but I've always felt very at home, and that car made me feel very at home. So I think what got me into cars probably is the connection I first had with a car at a very young age. And that story means so much to me, so much so that I got my dad's car tattooed on my arm. So there we have it. That's what got me into cars. How much different is a female car scene? I don't think there is a female car scene. I think there is just the car scene. I don't think there should be, or there is the male car scene, the female car scene. I think we're just one as a whole. I think when we start to segregate based on gender, that's when there's going to be a problem. There is no female or male, it is just the car scene. I hope that answers that. I don't know. I don't know if I like this question. Thoughts on OF girls in the car scene? It shouldn't be that difficult. No, I'm just going to answer it for what it is, face value, in my opinion. As long as no one's hurting anyone, I don't think there's a problem in it. The only thing that I will say is you will get the OnlyFans girls that don't actually have an interest in the car scene, but they know it's a good area to target because it is male dominated, so therefore they will just utilize that area. But that's not to say all OnlyFans girls are like that. There are plenty of girls within the scene that do OnlyFans and truly love cars, and they're not hurting anyone. I just think in today's day and age, whether we like it or not, people are making money in their own weird and wonderful ways. Bottom line is, as long as no one is hurting anyone, I don't think there's an issue. But that's my hot take. Favorite car? I don't have a favorite car. I have plenty of cars that I absolutely adore that I'm gonna just throw up on here because the list goes on. I definitely don't have a favorite car. I think there's too many cars out there to just pinpoint your one favorite car, and I'd be keen to see what cars you like if you want to drop that in the comments. Oh, look at me being a YouTuber. Do you think there are any mods that are overrated? Oh, 100%. Not to be a massive hater, but chameleon tints, I don't get it. I want to get it, I don't get it. I'm not on board with that. Also, and I wouldn't say this is like, this should be considered as a mod because like, it just doesn't make sense, but fake vents, I don't know what that's all about. Why would you fake having a vent? Who is your favourite photographer? This question is from my favourite photographer and my friend. He already knows the answer to that. I'm just gonna plug him here because he deserves it. So he's my favourite. Of course you're my favourite, sweetie. Who gets more hate online, car guys or car girls? Straight up, I'm just gonna say girls. And the reason for that is because there is a lot of sexist comments that I have experienced through my videos on Instagram and so forth, which leads me to believe that we just get hated on because we are girls, which is a shame. Don't get me wrong, like guys will probably just hate on other guys for the sake of it, but I would say girls probably do get it the worst. But that's not to say it's a guy hating on a girl, it could be a girl hating on a girl. Unfortunately, it's just the world works. Unfortunately, it's just how the world works. Do you think female car influencers are taken seriously in the scene? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. 100%. And the reason why I say that is because they're already well established. You see them as an influencer, they probably have a huge following count, and they're probably smashing it. So yeah, they are being taken seriously. They're clearly at the level where they're at for a reason. So yes, they are taken seriously, and they should be. Oh, look at me giving life advice. First of all, not everyone can afford the car that they want, they like. Not everyone can afford a car, full stop. So you don't necessarily have to have a car to be interested in the car scene. Just go to car meets. They don't have to be far away. Just go to local car meets, meet people, learn about people's builds, educate yourself. Everyone's online now. You can talk to so many amazing people online. Okay. Have you ever been underestimated because you're a female? 100%, a million percent. I can so confidently answer that question because some of the comments that I've experienced in the past are sexist comments about she's a girl, what does she know about cars, women, just stupid, things that are towards being a female. So have I been underestimated because I am a female? 100% yes. But you can't please everyone. You're always going to get that one person out there that has a lot to say about you. But it doesn't matter. You just keep doing, because you do what you love. You focus that energy on nothing but that. And that is it. That's all the questions I'm going to answer today. A massive thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like, do what you can to help support me. Thanks. And I will see you next time.